Okay, so is everyone ready?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about adjectives today. Does anyone know what an adjective is? No. So it's a type of word. So you know a noun is like a name or something. So adjectives are used to describe nouns. Okay. So an example of one would be like the word good. Does anyone know the word good? Or if we want to describe this chair, we would say the black chair. So the chair being the noun, and then black, the color, being an adjective. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about jobs. Does anyone know what the word job? So like teacher, like Stephanie is a teacher. That's her job. And so when we talk about jobs today, we can talk about our own jobs or like a family member's job. So we don't just have to talk about our jobs, but we can talk about other people's jobs. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a listening activity. So I'm going to read a story about my jobs and then just write down what I say. And so on the pieces of paper I passed out, just fill in the blanks. Okay. So, and then.
So do we fill this one?
Yeah. So the spaces, fill those in. But first, for the vocabulary, there's a few words I'm going to teach you. So the first word is nanny. So up here, I was a nanny, and so I took care of other people's kids. The next word is pay. And paying is like when you work and you get money. So you get paid. The next word is benefits. Benefits are good. So when you work, you get money, but then sometimes you get other things, like health insurance is a common benefit. Health insurance is when your employer, so who you work for, pays for insurance. If you get sick or hurt, it doesn't cost as much. And then paid time off is another benefit. So this is if you work a certain amount, then you get paid for vacation.
Yeah, vacation, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're sick and you don't go into work, you still can get paid. So those are some benefits of jobs. Okay, so now I'm going to read the paragraph, the story about my jobs. And so now you should be listening to fill in the blanks of what you hear. So I have had 3 jobs. My first job, I was a nanny. The pay was good. So that should be your first word. Good. Yeah, for the blank.
Right?
Right, yeah. Okay. The work was good. Yeah. The work was easy. Easy.
How do you like it? Easy.
E-A-S-Y. Yeah. Okay, is everyone ready to move on? But the benefits were bad because there weren't any.
The benefits were
Bad.
bad.
Bad. Yep.
B-E-D.
B-A-D.
A.
Yeah. Okay, is everyone ready to move on? So my second job, I worked in a grocery store. You all know grocery store? So the pay was better. Better. Better.
Yeah, that means better.
Yeah.
So how you spell that one?
B-E-T-T-E-R.
Double T?
Yes.
Okay. Double T. Better. وحرام أنا
B-E-T-T-E-R.
ما في وكسر يعني ظلمها. يعني
Okay, is everyone ready?
Okay.
And then the work was more difficult. That word is difficult. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. Difficult.
C-U?
Yes.
C-U?
Yeah. And then the benefits were better. Better. We used that word before.
Yeah, already, yeah.
Yeah.
Benefits were
Was better.
Better.
Send to this.
Better.
Yeah, send to this.
Better.
Send to this. Yeah, better.
B-E-T-T-E-R.
Thank you.
And the hours were longer.
Longer. L-O-N-G-E-R.
Yep.
G-E.
E-R. L-O-N-G-E-R.
Okay, so my job now is in a restaurant. The pay is the best.
So here is the bed.
Best.
Best?
Mm-hmm.
B-A-S-T.
And the work is the most difficult.
Difficult. Send to this.
And the hours are shorter. Shorter.
F.
Yes.
Sure.
S-H-O-R-T-E-R.
Shorter. Shorter. It's
Yep.
like this. S-H-O-R-T-E-R.
Yep. Okay, so did everyone get it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So, when I was talking about my jobs, I used adjectives to compare them. So, when I was talking about my job now at the restaurant, I said the hours were shorter and that the work is the most difficult. So I compared it. Does anyone know the word compare? Yeah. So when you talk about one thing and then you compare it to the other.
The other one, yeah.
Yeah. So if we compared, like, let's see. Well, I have some books here. So if we said this book is big, this book is bigger, and then out of all of them, this book
It's bigger.
is the biggest. Yep. Good. Okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And then we're going to talk about jobs. And so at the end, we will choose from 3 jobs or 4 jobs. And you will choose one based off of the hours, the pay, so how much money you make, and whether it's easy or difficult, and then the benefits. So like if it has health insurance or paid time off. Okay. So first we're going to go over some vocabulary words. The first one is happy and sad. Does everyone know the words happy and sad? Yeah, so happy, sad. You can use this to talk about how you feel when you work at a job. And then old and new.
You.
Yep.
Didn't move.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Difficult,
Easy.
easy. So this is really difficult, or hard is another word for difficult, where this one is easy. So if you take a test, do you want the test to be difficult or easy?
We need easy.
Yeah. So when we compare them, we use comparative and superlative adjectives. So like with the books, so this one is long, this one is longer, and since this one is
Longer.
the longest out of all 3,
Yeah.
we say longest. Yep. Okay. So the form of it is, with most words,
Sorry, I will explain something because it's longer, длиннее.
She's being observed right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right. Can you wait just a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit?
sure. I'll explain it later. Okay. Okay.
so when we compare, we add the ending E-R. And then if something is the most out of it, we add E-S-T. Does that make sense? Yeah. So long, longer, longest. So what if something is tall? We say tall. And then what if something is more tall? What do we say?
Taller.
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 Right. So that's for most words. And then if words end with a Y, like happy, do you remember with the plural forms, we change the endings with a Y, we change the Y to an I? So if it ends with a Y, we change it to a I, and then we add the ER and the EST. So what about the word easy? How do we spell easy or so
E-R.
I and then E-R. And then what about easiest? So E-A-S and then
I-E-S-T.
I-E-S-T. Yep. Okay. So we do this for words that are 1 or 2 syllables. Does anyone know what a syllable is? Okay, so a syllable is based on the sound of a word and the vowel sounds. So do you all remember vowels? So A, E, I, O, U. Okay. So the word tall is 1 syllable because it has 1 vowel sound. So like tall. And the word happy, 2 syllables. Happy. So with the word difficult, does anyone know how many syllables difficult is? So difficult. Does that kind of make sense? So with difficult, we don't say difficulter because that's really long. We say more difficult. And we don't say difficultest, we say
More difficult.
the most difficult. So, if something, let's see, does anyone know the word beautiful? So how would we say, instead of beautiful, or what do we say?
I think we say beauty.
So, but if we want to say someone's beautiful,
Yeah.
and then if someone, what do we say someone is more beautiful?
So
Or
we
the
use,
most.
we use more?
Yes, if it's 3 syllables.
Okay.
Yeah. So difficult, 3 syllables. So then we say more difficult.
Or most.
Or most difficult. And if it's a shorter word with 1 or 2 syllables, like tall, 1 syllable, easy, 2 syllables. E-Z. Tall. Okay. So, so here we have tall,
Hola.
taller,
Tallest.
tallest. And then if this is short,
Shorta.
shorter,
Shortest.
shortest. Does everyone else kind of get it? Okay. Okay, so now I have another worksheet. And we're gonna practice with our vocabulary words. We're gonna practice changing them to the comparative and superlative forms. And you can work together in groups. And some of these words we already did. We can do the first few together. Okay, so number 1, difficult. We just did that one. So, does anyone remember what it is for difficult?
Yeah. More difficult.
Mm-hmm. And then for the superlative?
The other one is most difficult.
Yes. So more difficult. Most. And then the next word, easy.
Easier.
Easier. Easiest. Old. What would the comparative be?
Older.
Older. Oldest. New. Newer. Newest. So then, good and bad don't follow these rules. They're irregular. So, I'm just going to tell those ones to you. So for good, we don't say gooder or goodest. No, we don't.
No.
We say, and I used them in my story, we say better.
Yeah, we say better, yeah.
And best. Yes. So better and best. And then for bad, we don't say badder or baddest, we say worse and worst with a T. So bad, worse, worst. And then, so,
Better.
what?
Good. Better.
Mhm.
Better. Best.
Best.
А почему?
Okay, so then fill out the rest with your neighbors. There's only 3 more, and we already went over some of them.
Mm.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. So now we're just gonna you're gonna have a conversation. So you're gonna talk to someone, a neighbor, and you're just gonna talk about either jobs you have had or someone you know has had. And we're just gonna describe them using some adjectives. So you can follow along with the dialogue. So just follow along with the dialogue, and so Stephanie, I demonstrate with you. Sure. So one of you can be person A, and the other one can be person B. So I'll say, what is a job you or someone you know has had?
Teacher is the job I have had.
How was the pay for this job?
The pay was excellent. The pay was good.
How were the benefits of this job?
I don't have benefits. How do I say that? I don't want to say they're bad. They just don't exist.
So yeah, none. Or
I have no benefits.
good. So does that kind of make sense? What we're gonna do? Everyone? Okay. So just with the neighbor,
Okay.
read the dialogue.
Okay.
And you don't have to fill it out if you don't want to. But if it helps you, you can.
Okay. What is the job you have?
So do you two want to talk together?
Yeah.
Just
Never in your life?
read it to each other. One of you, person A, you B.
Okay. What is the job?
Do you 3 want to work together? Yeah, you can work together.
Someone.
So just read, yeah. Yeah. Do you 3 want to work together? So just practice saying it. You can fill it out, you can write if you want, but just practice saying. Teacher, yeah.
I have had. Oh. Easy.
Oh, you have it?
Easy.
Did you ask me for it?
Easy. is I told someone I know has
Person, how was
did
paid for this
how
job?
was
The
they
pay
for this job.
person pay was
tinatawag ko rin natin. Connected to a lady. Connected to a lady.
of job. You know, I think it might be possible.
This is
Connected to a lady.
something that should know.
Yeah, yeah.
So you either fill out this or you fill out this.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm not sure where all the students are at. I think most of them. Okay, do it. Okay.
Person
person how was the benefits of this job.
Do you have?
Person the benefits was
Yeah.
was where the benefits were
Name of job.
were better.
different naman yun. Difficult naman yun. How
What job did you have in China?
For where this
He was good.
How?
The benefits.
How?
The benefits.
benefit
were
from the hour
were they
where
good? Good. If you have two jobs,
person how
then
where
this job is better than this is good, and this is better. But with one job,
better
you know, benefits were good. The hours were long or short.
person was with the work is our difficult. Person the word was difficult.
I think you're right on target. Okay, yeah. No, I think it's fine. When you're only doing work,
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
I would, they wanted to know that, so if you want, you can just like. And maybe add them to it.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the last activity, and then we'll take a break. So on this piece of paper, there's descriptions of jobs. So there's medical assistant, truck driver, woodworker, and accountant. So a medical assistant works in like a hospital. Truck driver drives trucks. Woodworker builds things like tables or
yeah, that's called
houses.
carpenter.
What?
Carpenter.
Carpenter, yeah. And then an accountant
Yeah.
works with money, math. So on here is a list of, it has the pay, so the amount of money per year that you would make if you had this job. The benefits, like we talked about, health insurance and paid time off. Some of them have benefits, some of them don't. The work type, so if it's easy or difficult. And then the hours, so how many hours you work in a day. So 8 hours, 14. So then you get to decide which job you want based off of those 4 things. And then you can fill out which job you want and then describe the things like the pay and the benefits. So, and then there's a word bank at the top, so you can just use those words and fill in the blanks.
Right.
Yeah. And this is the last activity.
Unmute, please.
Oh, sorry. And you can use your translators to translate the
Okay.
words.
What are different benefits besides medical insurance and retirement? I guess there's investments.
Oh,
Discounts.
yeah. Well, I guess yeah. Maybe. Yeah. So you can choose which job you would want. So do you want an easy job? Do you want to make more money?
Good or not good? No doctor. Doctor, money. Do you have at your job? Do you have money for doctors?
Правильно
I
написали.
want to get the Chinese translation.
Cosa significa dire scena?
So you could say that or there weren't or none.
In this job, real estate broker, did you have medical insurance? Want me to talk?
Works. I would just say bad.
Medical insurance.
Yes.
Or
If
other
you didn't
benefits.
have any, I would say
Medical insurance, doctors? No, doctors, no. Benefits were good or bad? Bad.
So which
yeah.
one?
So I choose this one.
Yeah.
Truck driver.
So put that there.
So I put truck driver.
Yeah. And then you chose that because it has
Bad.
better.
Okay.
How long
So
did you work? 8 hours
for this, so choose one of these.
every day?
And so Yeah. So do you want to make the most money? So which job? So here you put is it medical assistant, truck driver, wood worker,
It shows the job.
and then here you say why you chose that.
Medical.
So did it have better pay? Did it have better benefits? Did it have
The hours were.
longer hours? Yeah.
Лена, любой здесь выбирать языки, да, или как?
А что, отсюда ты думаешь, надо
Нет,
выбирать?
это
Заполнить.
Да вообще.
Наверное, здесь надо выбрать.
А что другое? Вы первое еще делаете?
Да мы все никогда не разберем. Да, вот здесь выбираешь себе работу. А вот здесь примеры, что нужно будет. Я выбираю medical assistant. Моя работа имеет хорошую зарплату, и good benefit уже. Ну, и здесь я не выбираю.
They have to choose from here.
Yeah.
In the pictures. Number one.
The words they can use, right?
Yeah,
From
number
here,
two.
The bench is the first one, который надо отсюда,
Number three.
right?
Leverage worker. Number four.
Тут только 3 столбчика, а их-то тут много.
Pay. Medical. $30,000 a year. Truck driver. $42,000 a year.
Benefit.
Accountant.
Это медсестра, меньше. Даже меньше? Да, это помощник.
And these are the benefits for each
No.
job.
They said, why medical assistant job?
Oh, yeah.
Then drug nurse, it's not about. Yes.
Не очень для больших
Ну и сегодня на самом деле. This tells us the word easy or difficult. Do you know the word easy and difficult? Easy and difficult. Maybe the Chinese words. Chinese. Самое хорошее.
Okay, so for this one, when you're comparing things, if there's only two, you would say better instead of best. For this one. And then for this one, instead of bad, then you would say worse. Shorter. So there's bad, and then when you're comparing, worse. Yeah. More. And then do you know how to change long? Yes. Good. Good. Okay, so does anyone want to share? Do you want to, Mohammed, do you want to share
Yeah.
what you chose?
Truck driver.
Truck driver. And why did you choose that?
Because it has more money.
More money, yeah.
Yeah.
So better pay.
Yeah, better bet.
Yeah. Good. Nadia, do you want to share what you chose? Which one did you choose? For your job. So medical assistant? Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Or easiest.
Easiest.
Word? Easiest.
Yeah.
Like easiest.
Yeah.
Or the shortest hours. What's the Chinese word for?
So it's, the hours are shorter than that. So I would say shorter. Shorter. Yeah.
What's the Chinese?
For your, yeah. Yeah. Does anyone else want to share? What did you choose? Medical assistant? Yeah. You can put either one.
And
So does anyone have any clarification questions?
I would, well,
Also, I found that yeah, it's still difficult. It's still difficult. Yeah, I try.
Example,
I didn't get.
chooses the job of truck driver. The job has
say the
benefits.
best.
Yeah. Or you could say, or for this one, it's asking about the pay.
You could say the
So this job has better pay
best benefit.
or good pay.
You could
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
So you can use these.
Good benefits is okay. Good.
Nah, different begini.
This is good and this is good. Either way. Do you like the word? Medical word? Like? Good word.
Okay. So, how did everyone feel about the activity? Difficult?
Yeah, this one is too difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about with the comparative and superlative? Does everyone remember how to do these? Because this was the main takeaway, was reviewing the endings. So does everyone get that okay? So if we want to say this book is big, this book is
Bigger.
bigger, and this book is
Biggest.
biggest. Okay. And then if it's 3 syllables, like difficult, we say difficult,
More difficult.
more difficult, and
Less difficult.
most difficult.
Most
Most difficult. So we can use this when talking about jobs in the future. If you want to choose a job, you can use the comparative and superlative to talk about which one has good pay. What's more than good pay? Good.
Best.
In between best.
Better.
Better. Best. And then if it has bad pay, bad. So it goes bad, and then it's up on the board. Worse, and then worst. Okay, so that's all the time for today. So.